Welcome to the Runs podcast. You stuck with me and Niki for the entire episode this week. We meant to have Poppy Tank on, but Poppy was sick last week, so she had to juggle things around this week, and she's out doing a session right now. I know where I'd rather be, but that's why Poppy got GB vests and I haven't, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, so bit of a different thing this week, but we thought we'd still get an episode recorded and out for you.
Yeah. I have to put a disclaimer out for the Tupac poster because all the Tupac stuff is not mine, believe it or not. Carter is obsessed with rap music. And it's Tupac, there's Notorious B.I.G. is there. There's loads, they're all over the place. But I'm over posters now, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
you would have big influence with them more now.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I know, because I do the reels for E3 as well, and they're like, can you change the music? I'm like, no.
That's my priority. I'm putting my music on.
I only do it to pick a fucking song, so suck it up,
Yeah.
Oh, what else has been going on in the world of running? You called it. I didn't clip it up because the race had been done by them, but the King reclaimed his title.
Yeah. It wasn't long, was it? He took Ngus's mile indoor record, and along the way he took the 1500 as well, just for good measure.
Yeah. I like Ngus. He's chilled in here, and he's like, yeah, of course he was going to beat my record.
Yeah, he was probably basking in it, knowing it was coming.
Yeah, 5 days he had it for, I think, didn't he?
5 days it was, yeah, between the Boston event and the live-in.
6 records dropped in a week, didn't it?
Yeah, there was other stuff. Went like 3Ks, 5Ks. Yeah, loads going down. Indoors, then we had the Barca half, where absolutely mental run from Kiplimo, breaking not just 57.30, which no one has ever done. He broke that, beat 57 with a 56.42, which is fucking insane. Like, broke it down. I know it was broke down later, but Butler was doing it in the group at the time. It's like, it equates to running a 64 or 66 second 400 for 13.1 miles.
How old is he?
Kiplimo? Oh, I'm not sure. Mid-20s? Mid to late 20s, I'm saying. He's doing London, and London's going to be his debut marathon. That's what I've said to me. He's like, he's going to beat the world record. I was like, hang on now. Yeah, he's good at halves because that's his game. This is his first marathon. Like, obviously showing he's in great nick. The training's going well, but we'll chill on the thing. He might win London, but it's a stacked field, London, as we went through a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Loads of people, loads of ex-guests were out in Barcelona and future guests as well, banging out some good numbers.
It was, yeah.
I know. Lily ran Barcelona, didn't she?
Lily ran a PB, out in Barca half. Jenny Nesbitt ran a PB.
Yeah, Dan Nash ran a PB.
Dan Nash, Dill Naz, they both ran 64, 65 respectfully, which was unreal running from them boys.
64 and 60. So what did he win it in?
4 high and Dylan ran 65 low. Can't remember the exact, but yes, great runs.
Fuck yeah.
Welsh boys. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just, and when you think about it, they were 9-10 minutes behind the winner.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Because if you didn't know anything about running, I don't know why the fuck you would be listening to this anyway if you didn't. But it's not a lot, is it?
It's what? Not a lot. It's fucking.
But if you said, "Oh yeah, I just finished 9 minutes behind the winner," people would be like, "Fucking hell."
Yeah, but then when you put it into normal terms, I'd be 15 minutes behind them boys. So it's fucking just mad levels, and the levels are insane.
I know.
Everything's getting quicker. I reposted a thing off Trackhouse, about how it's the best spell of running and best time in running ever. Everything's just getting faster and better.
Yeah, definitely. Where's he gone? I'm looking for the message because I spoke to Tom Baird in the week.
Tom was in Armagh, and we'll speak about Armagh now.
Yeah, but he ran fucking 15:13.
Yeah.
And he came 171st.
Crazy. 157 came under 15 minutes. It's fucking mental.
Isn't that
I think last was 16-12 was last place in the men's 5k.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how it's just such a popular and fast event, isn't it?
Yeah.
Madness.
I know. When he said that, I said, I will think of that on the start line of Manchester Marathon.
What the times were, or where he
Well, if
came.
he's running that fast and coming 171st, who gives a fuck where I finish? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all relevant. Yeah. Like, I don't know what Matt Varane PB'd 14:56. He was one of the ones that just got under. So I don't even know if he was top 150.
he wore the socks, see?
Yeah, Iman Butler close again. 14:22. He just can't quite break that PB. Told him just keep working, keep grinding.
Yeah.
As if I know, like telling a 14-minute runner what the fuck to keep doing.
I know. But I'm the same. I said, yeah, just fuck, you do whatever. Why are they listening to me? Like, I can't fucking...
Yeah.
But Craig Jones ran a lovely little time down to Leslie on the weekend, sporting our vest as well.
Oh, yeah, forgot Leslie half marathon. Craig, yeah, well, he PB'd, didn't he? 1:16.
Yeah, and then he went out and done another fucking 15k in the night as well.
Did he? Fair play, Craig.
So, like that. He's mad, Craig. He's one of my favourite guests we've ever had. Like, and he's really good at keeping in touch as well.
Yeah, top man, Craig. A lot of time for Craig. Also, seen Kieran Burridge wore the vest at a PB from our club, Ogma Phoenix.
It's what it does, like.
It's what it does, like the socks and vests, people. So you need to get on the new vest when it comes out if you want that summer PB.
That leads us on to the vest, really, because next week, starting on Monday, I'll be taking orders. We'll be taking orders for the new vest. We've got the samples being ordered. That's going to be come back, but we're expecting it to be more or less the same as the last one, really, just with a different design. We've ditched the racer back on the girls because that fucking caused us nothing but nightmares last year. So I've got all the size guides and everything. I think we just rounded up at 30 quid, including postage as well then, and get your orders in. It'll be a week. It'll be open for a week, and then at the end of that week, we'll be sending the numbers off to Racked. They'll be getting the orders sent off. So get in touch, give me a shout, and we'll get your order sorted, and more PBs, hopefully.
Yeah, with that, I'd like to explain, it's all going to be pre-order and this time, because it was hard work messing around back and forth, messing Dan about and with the suppliers. So you drop a link in, it'll be pre-order, sorted, hopefully get them back as soon as possible, 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, they should. I mean, I'm hoping to have them. I'm hoping that they'll be back in time for the end of spring, like end of April.
Yeah.
Which gets you plenty of use out of it, because then you've got April, May, June, July, or it stays warm. It stays vest weather till about September, to be fair, as well, once you're out running, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely, especially racing September. Yeah, definitely. I'd wear it for an October race. I'll probably wear it for a Rory. I will.
But it will get you more photographs in races.
It will.
It will make you run faster.
Hopefully, we are hoping. We can't promise, but we're hoping that they'll be back for, like, we know a lot of people doing Newport. We're hoping it might be back for that. Anyone that's running Newport, we'll try our best and get them to you for that. So that's sort of mid to end April, isn't it?
Yeah. So just to clip it up, clip it up nice. The vests are out for pre-order starting next Monday, running up until Sunday. Drop us a DM. We'll get the size into you. Pick your size. We'll do the transaction and we'll put your name on the list and it'll get ordered, and hopefully it's back within 8 weeks. And if you order on Monday,
you don't get an extra week
on, because we won't be sending the order off until the Monday after.
Yeah. People need to remember that.
Yeah, exactly. What else are we doing at the moment?
So next, Carter boy. I would say, how did Man City get off last night to him?
He's not out. You don't like Haaland? What's Haaland? Bad, isn't he?
Well, he shipped out last night, didn't he? Shipped out of Rudiger.
Throat's killing him. You got tonsillitis, you have?
Rest up, bud.
I know. Oh, good fake cough, but...
yeah. Boss might be listening. Boss is listening. Do the old fake cough when you phone into work. Like, yeah.
I hope his teachers are listening. Yeah. Next Friday is the 28th of February. we will be in Aldi car park at 6:30 for a nice 5K, social 5K. My Stig, Aldi. So if you're standing by Talbot Aldi thinking, where are they? That's fucking not where we're going to be. My Stig, it's a free car park.
It is.
We'd
Plenty of
encourage
space.
we'd encourage lift sharing if you can for the environment, but I don't care really either. Nice, plenty of room to park. Up at 6, we'll tell you the way, but most of you will know where. And it's just a 5K loop. It is on the streets, innit? But I mean, hopefully we don't get 100 rocking up because fucking that'll be an health and safety nightmare. But if you can make it, and then it'll be a nice 5K loop, 6:30, and then in the spoons for like 7, 7:15 for a social hour, and then everyone can fuck off home and do whatever they want then.
Yeah, so everyone can get there like 5-10 minutes early, just so we can do a little chat briefing, like to tell you about the road crossings. You know, it's obviously not a fucking closed road. Run through the route. Like a lot of people will know it, but yeah, just so we can set off 6:30. Nice, chilled, casual chat with everyone. 5K loop, back to spoons, like I say, have a pint, coffee, and then it's Villa Cardiff and 8 o'clock. So big night.
It's what, Villa Cardiff?
Yeah, FA
In
Cup.
what?
FA Cup.
Cardiff is still in the FA Cup.
Fucking course they are, last 16, boy. They beat Villa, unlike Liverpool did last night.
Oh, I don't want to talk. I'm fucking shit myself now.
It's fucking 8 points, man. It's a point closer. Stop, chill.
I know, but we got City and Newcastle now in the space of a week as well.
As if Newcastle are going to do anything.
We will see. So that's what's going on. The vests, the run is coming up. I think that's all we've got to cover. We were going to unbox Niki's Puma 3 box, but that's still in customs. It's on the way, but we will unbox our when we get it. Have a look at what.
Unfortunately, I haven't had it yet. I had an update today from the main project thing. Like you said, not just to me. We're all in a big group now, and they've had some issues with the customs because we got a big box of Morton and things. So they've had some issues with that. So we should have them next week now. I've seen some people have been putting them in the group of all they've had. Looks a nice little haul to start. We've had obviously updates on our race trainer, which I can't talk about, but really looking forward to that and everything else I'm going to get. But yeah, we might have to do that next week if it comes in time.
Excellent. Yeah, but we will show you what's in there.
Yeah.
And I will be complimentary of all Puma goods for the next 10 weeks.
Yeah, see, Paul Mason bought some the new DV83s in the week. Showed me on us on Instagram. They're looking nice. I think that's what I will be. I don't know 100%, but I think that's the daily trainer that I'm going to be getting. That's what we had like a drop down list of 3, and that was like the one I picked as number 1. So hopefully that'll be my first one that comes. But it sounds like we're going to be having fucking all 3 of the daily shoes and then 2 pairs of the race shoes. So happy days.
Fucking let's go. Mad. It's mad, but let's do it. Right, so this week we're going to do a question and answer session, really, which has been really popular because I always shit myself when we do these because we pop up the box and then if no one answers, so you want to start line somewhere soon?
Yeah,
we've got loads of questions, so we'll take a quick break and then we'll be back and we'll go through as many of these as we can. Happy with that?
Yeah, try and get through them all now.
Fuck, right, we'll be right back. Alright, boys and girls, this episode is supported by Racked. Are you looking to gear up your club with some custom high quality kit? Whether it's socks, t-shirts, vests, tri-suits or bike apparel, Racked has got you covered. With Racked you can create fully custom kit for your club, designed just the way you want them. The bespoke in-house design service allows you to bring your ideas to life. Whether you're a running club, a cycling club or a triathlon club. And it's not just about style either. Rack delivers high performance gear, perfect for all your training and racing needs. Ready to get started? Drop them an email on info@racked.online and kick off your custom design today. Right then, cool, right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Right, let's get into Instagram and go through these questions, is it? First one we had was I'll credit everyone as well because it's always nice to know who's asking these questions.
It is.
And there's a boy from Croeser who is called Goth Runner, and he's doing his first marathon this year, and he's doing it all on YouTube as well. But he asked us a very non-running question, and he wants to know whether or not pineapple belongs on a pizza.
Oh, yeah. I like it on pizza. I don't have it. It's not my first go-to pizza, but I do have it now and again. Yeah, and I do like it.
Fucking absolutely not.
That's just because to show, doesn't it? Huh? It's like the
What?
Marmite thing.
What's the
I
point?
don't.
Like, why
I do like
pineapple
bad
then?
Italian as well, and they don't like it, do they? Apparently,
Yeah,
seen
why?
frowned upon.
Why stop at pineapple and why isn't apple on it? Why isn't there banana? Why isn't there orange? Is there something in the pineapple taste? Is it or?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, mate. But it's just obviously been Hawaiian. So did it come from Hawaii? They just
Yeah,
chucked it
makes
on
sense.
one day. I don't know. You'd have to look into the oranges of it. I don't know, but I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's my first choice, but I
Okay.
think it's fine.
So it's a yes from Niki and it's a no from me of pineapple on pizza. Right. This one's for you, off my brother. Does Gareth's marathon training concern you?
Yes, but so does mine.
Do you know what I
Yours is
did?
going fine, Al. You're ticking along nicely, but it does worry me. Yes, of
I
course
know,
it
but the
does.
thing is, right, I'm watching him and he's like knocking it out the park. But I am faster than him naturally. So if it worst case scenario, I just pace him, innit?
Yeah, but I'm concerned that it's like 26 miles, and is what's the, not to put pressure on it, but what is the cut off there? So you can't just go there and say, I'm just going to fucking walk it. Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
no, I'm not gonna walk it. I mean, cut off will be.
I don't even know if Manchester have one. I know they've started, like, some places started, like, not doing that, haven't they, to make it more inclusive. But I'm of the opinion that they should, because, like, if people are going to go there just to walk, there's other events for that, innit? It's like
Yeah,
you're taking a piss out of the people that are giving up free time to stand there and
yeah,
marshal sort of thing. Do you know
absolutely.
what I mean? So I think there
Uh,
should be time limits on a marathon, especially. You should have to, like, put a bit of graft in, which you are. You're just not doing enough, you fucker.
I know. I downloaded a 10-week training plan onto my watch off chorus earlier.
Oh, fucking brilliant.
I think like if we're being really, really conservative, if I'm still out there at 5.5 hours, I'd probably be pissed off.
You'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like still a fucking very good time.
Yeah, it's like 11. I struggle to run 11-minute. I struggle to get slow enough to run 11-minute miles
Right,
in
yeah.
easy runs, and they are like 8-10 mile runs.
Yeah.
So if I can get down to that, it's just 11-minute mile 26 times, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think that's, something you should be looking to do. Not go, oh, well, I'll run 9.5 tens for as far as I
No,
can.
I'll
Because
keep a
then you'll
nine and a
end
half
up being
10
in
is
like
for
the
the business end, isn't
13s
it?
for the second half.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
you
think
need to
we'll
find
be
that
all right.
happy medium you can control for a longer period of time.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. But
Yeah, you've still got 9.5 weeks.
I'm not doing another one ever again. No. Well, I might when I'm like 45 or something. After this, that 23, like low key, really far deep into my mind, running a 5K 23 minutes in the past pisses me off now because it's like I'm nearly 10 minutes away from my.
Yeah.
So, and that's easier for me, not easier for me to train for. Sorry, Matt Varan, sorry, John Butler. Not easier for me to train for, but less time consuming for me to train for, I guess.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because obviously, marathons, half marathons up. You got to put like a decent block in, like minimum 8 weeks, so on mileage, time on feet, all that. Yeah. But with the 5K, you still got to do 8 weeks, but it's more 15, 20 miles a week with 2 hard sessions in it. I mean, you don't have to be out doing a long run. Although them boys do, and a lot of like top people do. You look at butlers doing like 80, 90 mile a week. They don't really run more than a fucking 10K. Yeah, but that's what they need to do to get the aerobic engine up in it to begin with.
Yeah.
It's different levels, and like we always talk about. Yeah, for us, you could get down to that again by just putting, not less work, less mileage in and less time in.
Yeah. Because I'm busy, man. It's not that I'm lazy, I'm a busy man.
Not fucking very busy. You do all this, you do all stuff 3, you work, family, 6 dogs, iguanas, fucking, a lot on, fair play too.
The mile interests me as well. Not to fucking compete in it, but I don't know. It's something cool about the mile, innit?
Yeah. Well, a good one, which I think is still going, Boottown Mile. That's the only one I've ever done. That's a good one. It's always on your August bank holiday weekend, so that's like my birthday weekend all the time. I haven't done it for a while, but I did used to like that one. That's the only one I know of around here anyway. Apart from the
minor
Mile,
concerns
which
are...
Mark Emery obviously puts on, but that's a bit different.
Yeah.
Which we need
Minor
to talk
concerns,
about get involved in this year.
Maybe. So yeah, minor concerns are, but nothing to fucking tell Mammy about. Right, we've got a couple of Nathan Smith as well. We've talked about Portegs, we've talked about the vests, but this one is interesting. Top 3 best looking DAPS trainers, and I've been thinking this. I've thought about this every day since I was fucking 16. Anyway, like
You have.
it consumes me. Like. I am gonna go with just not running trainers, just casual trainers, because running trainers are the same but different, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my number 1 is the Nike Air Max 1. Greatest trainer of all time.
They are a nice trainer.
But they got too expensive, so I got one tattooed on my arm instead, so I've always got one. I'm a massive fan of the Adidas Superstars as well, which probably comes from the rap background as well, the Run DMC shell toes. And then, I don't know, like a Nike Dunk or the first Yeezy Boosts. Alpha Fly 3s, although we said all of them are exactly the same, the Alpha Fly 3s are like someone out to fucking Marty McFly would wear.
Yeah.
But definitely the Air Max 1, definitely the Superstar, and the third one will just interchange with whatever's going on.
For me, I go with running trainers. Right now, those all black Alpha 3s, they just...
With just the like off-white markings then, innit?
Yeah, they just look ridiculous. The new Adidas Adios Pro 4s there, they're a real nice looking trainer. Like, they've got some real smart colourways. The Volt ones of them with the navy blue.
But the blue and yellow ones are like little. They're awful.
They like the Volt ones and the white and black with a bit of red trim. They look real. They're stunning. Looking.
Are they the ones with the stripes that go into the sole and they go into the sole as well? Yeah.
They're a real nice one. I'm liking them a minute. Oh, not that I've got any of these yet, but they're the two I'm liking the look of. Yeah, and the ones I really like and were one of my favourite training shoes is the Saucony and Dolphin Speed, the original colourway, but they're coming into version 5 now and they're going back to that colourway, so they were a real nice looking DAP and one of my favourite training shoes they were actually, so I might get the 5s again in that original. They're like a white with a bit of sort of the blue Saucony with a bit of pink trim. You'd have to pull them up. Blue sole, blue foam, stunning looking trainer. Yeah, so they'd be my top 3 running trainers, aesthetically.
Adidas are coming back, whispering, but they're making some nice stuff again now.
Yeah, and they're getting some good athletes on board, aren't they? I know they've lost a few, but they're getting some good ones on again as well. Like I said, we've had a merry-go-round, didn't we, with runners?
Yeah, fuck I. Right, if you could change any event route, which one and why? You've done more events than me, so I'll keep it nice and simple, and I would take the lane out of Porthcawl 10K.
Oh, good shout, yeah. Yeah, they should, like... The thing is, I think because they wanted to start and finish on the front, they can't go onto the main road because it'd be way too far then, wouldn't it?
No, I know, yeah. I mean, you can't... Everyone would expect you to say, I'd take Roath Park out of Cardiff Half and the Travelator at the end of it, but that's what makes Cardiff Half, innit?
Yeah.
You fucking strip it back. I would take the lane out of Porthcawl 10K, even though I know we can't.
Yeah. Probably for me, the Swansea Half, because it's out and back, like the bit coming back on like the cycle path, is it?
The turn's quite dangerous as well, isn't it?
The turn... I know they've changed it a few times, haven't they? Like you go around the city first now for 5k. Like, yeah, the out and back, it can get daunting when you get down to Mumbles and turn and see, we've spoken about it before, me. You see the Grape and Olive Tower, it's like, fuck me, I still got 10k back to there. And the bit of the... Because I know they've got to, because there's still loads of runners coming down the main road and that's closed, but they can't go back on the road. So that bit somehow, I don't know why we changed it, to be honest, but that one just...
You couldn't reverse it either, could you? Because it'd be nice. No. I'd rather come home up the road, like...
Yeah, but you can't, because it's too many runners still...
Yeah, exactly.
It's not enough, is it?
No, exactly.
That's just one that's popped into my head. What other one? I don't know. Yeah, the puss call one's a shout, but then again, how would you change it?
No. Get rid of Heartbreak Hill in Iron Man.
No, for the bike, no chance.
Fuck off. That's my best 3 hours of the year every year. Like.
I fucking love it. Can't wait again. It's ages away.
Mark Barrow's been abusing my acting skills for the reel I put up for this fucking question box. He wants to know if I went to acting school. He's just jealous because he hasn't got the nicest kit in Wales anymore. So up yours, Mark.
Ooh, shots fired.
But it's all right. We're all racked.
Yeah.
I think this one might be for me. And it says, how far into your first marathon do you think you'll consider doing it again?
Who's that from?
That's it, New Dad Running.
Yeah, that's for you. I was...
I don't know.
I trying to think, what was my first one? Oh, my first one was Loch Ness, and I was like, never doing it again.
When I go for a run, mile 4 is my favourite. Like,
you've said this before, no once you get into it, past that 5K.
So maybe mile 4, but then...
Yeah, because you'll think, oh, fuck, this is brilliant. Loving it, high-fiving everyone.
But there's still 22 miles for me to fucking fight with my demons and everything as well. And so maybe a mile 4, I think, actually, this ain't so bad. But by 26, it's a wrap. I'm not coming back. Like.
Yeah, like my first one, I'm trying to remember back, it's like 7-8 years ago. So I think I was great till about mile 16. And then I started to feel a bit, oh fuck. And there was a big hill from 18 to 20, which apparently Loch Ness was supposed to be all downhill, which is why I'd done it. Because I'd only been running 10 months, I think, at the time. So yeah, that was like about mile 16 to the end was like, oh, death march. I struggled, and then after I was like, never again. So it took me months after to think, no, actually, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, don't get me wrong, at the finish line, it's like an unbelievable feeling and like of an achievement. So it did feel it then, but like for ages after, I was like, nah, never again.
Like in 5 years, and like when Carter's older.
Yeah, it's different for you, isn't it? Yeah, you've got.
Yeah, and we've got like we can pay. We're making loads of money, and we can pay a producer to fucking produce the podcast as well. And all I got to do is rock up once a week. Like maybe then I can, and then perhaps I understood a little bit more like through this is why notoriously marathon runners were older until recently as well, because they've got that more time to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Is the runs merch, Sabu Rodri wants to know, is the runs merch compulsory on the 28th? It's not, but if you want to run fast as fuck, you should probably wear it.
Yeah, but is it going to be, what weather are we going to have in my state?
Yeah, exactly.
On a Friday night in February. But yeah, go for it.
More over the top. You're still paying for your own drinks, even if you're wearing the vest.
Yeah. Wear socks. Everyone got to wear the socks.
Of course. Ben Keogh, who's going to be the quickest in London? Scott Gray or Niki Playo?
Only one answer, isn't there? Me. Back yourself.
Scott's good. You're running again now, and I notice Scott is less active on WhatsApp again now.
Well, I'm not yet.
He's running scared already because he knows you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right. Let's have a look. Tum has sent in my favourite question, and the question we spoke about previously that I asked Sam Warburton. What is the biggest... This has stressed me out all week. What is the biggest animal you could throw over a Ford KA from the driver's side door to the passenger door? Hypothetically, I don't want Petter after us or anything like that. It's just a little bit of fun. So you'd stand by the driver's door, by any means necessary, the form, technique, whatever, but you've got to throw an animal over the roof, and it's got to land by the passenger door.
Yeah. Now, we spoke about this, didn't we? And I was like, I don't think I could go probably above something my dog's size. So my dog's a Frenchie. He's a bit, I think he's about 14, 15 kilos. So I struggle to pick him up. No, not pick him up, but like he's wriggly. So he's on about, you've got to think like...
That's it, yeah. Damage limitation in them.
Damage limitations. I couldn't do nothing bigger than him. No chance. Like, 1 for lifting it, 2 for throwing it, 3 for awkwardness.
Yeah, because like I could probably, weight-wise, I could throw a baby giraffe over there, but his legs are going to catch me in the chops. Like, can I get a chimp to keep still for long enough? No. But I have settled on something.
Oh, very young told me. What is it?
I seen a dead one on the side of the road on the way to work, and I thought, you know what? I could fucking throw that over a car, and it's a badger.
I was just going
Not
to
a
say it's probably a
full-size
badger then if you've seen something dead on the side of the road.
I reckon badger would be alright because there's no like limbs and stuff.
No.
It's going to be a
True.
trek, and you've got to get back straight, knees bent.
Obviously,
But I reckon I could
bent.
get a badger over just about if there's no aerial on top of the car.
A lot of disease with a badger, though, innit? Carry a lot of disease.
Yeah, I'd wear gloves.
Protective equipment, yeah.
PPE. This is another good one from Rodri Long. What sport would you choose if you could be a professional athlete? And that's been like, it's obviously a footballer because that's what you've known all your life, innit? But then when you strip it
For
back,
us, yeah.
it's team sport, isn't it? So if you could be like, I know, we'd imagine in your top of the field in this, right? So, I mean, would you be Messi or would you be Jakob? Like,
Yeah. The thing I thought about it, and then like I've done football for like 30 years or whatever, and from a kid, and like you do miss sometimes that team camaraderie after the pub,
yeah,
the training sessions. Don't get me wrong, get that with running as well after races, and like we've had it from this and then meeting new people all the time and joining the club.
yeah,
That's great, but I would go football because one, the money, the fucking team lifestyle, and the after, like, you're sorted for life, can sort your family for life. And yeah, like things like that. But I did also think one I would, if it wasn't going to be football, NFL kicker.
kicker. I was
Coziest
thinking
job in the
NFL.
world, like just wheel you on once, twice a week, getting like $1 million a year, hang around in training, chilling, living in nice places.
In one of the warm places, though.
Yeah,
Don't
you'd
be
have to
kicker
be
in.
like, no, you don't want to be like
in
Kansas
Barcelona.
or Denver, do you?
Yeah.
Even though they look like Denver looks. I'd like to go to Denver and that surrounding area. But yeah, an NFL kicker, if not a footballer, I think.
I thought about NFL as well, and I didn't go to quarterback either because I landed on running back because it's just fucking electric, innit? When you're Saquon Barkley or whoever.
Yeah, but
That
I'm not
gets
built
people
for that.
on their feet more than the receiver, innit?
Yeah, I'm not built for that, so that's why I went kicker.
Oh, well, I'd have to be a fucking defensive lineman.
Fuck off, they're animals. Have you seen how big these guys are?
You're saying I'm not an animal?
6 and fucking stupid size, weight, strength.
I know. Right. Sarah, what's Sarah's real name? Spiceler.
What?
Spice.
Ted Davis.
Sarah Davis wants to know whose idea was the podcast in the beginning, and did you think it would be so popular now?
So I'll answer this first. It was Gareth's idea, and I got to give him his credit here. This is all down to him. He does everything. I do jack shit. I just sit there and talk a bit of nonsense. This is all down to him. It was his idea. He nagged me for a bit. Beforehand, I put him off, and then finally I was like, do you know what? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? We're shit, we crash and burn in 2 months, and we go back to normal. So, yeah, it's all down to him. He does everything, the editing, sorts out the guests. I just do a bit of research and talk about my love of running, and yeah, so it's all down to him. Did I think it'd be a big success? No, and that's down to, obviously, again, people listening and enjoying our chat, and we thank everyone that does that and downloads and listens and buys our merch. We're so appreciative of that. And we just thought it'd just be a chat between like people we knew in the running scene, our friends, clubs, the local boys, and we thought it'd be that. We'd have guests once a month, maybe, from the boys, like the club, which is how we started with Niki and then Kyle and so on. And like some of the people we've had on, I can't believe we've had these people, and the people, we're appreciative to all them giving us their time. So no, I didn't think it would be as, and it's only successful because of people that listen to us. So yeah, we want to say thanks for that.
But we wouldn't be able to do it without the both of us because no one is going to come. I can't hold a conversation about fucking marathon running with people because I've never done it. But also, it's like, it's not a running podcast as well at the same time. Like, it's, Martin loves it, and he fucking, only thing he runs is a bath, and he won't mind us saying that.
No.
He said he's contemplated going for a run a couple of times after listening, but he won't go for a
but
run.
Not quite, like we haven't quite got him up the door.
Yeah. But it's not about drilling into those fucking splits and the data and all that fucking shit as well. And it's just talking about people, about real life and the journey they've had, because everyone's different.
Yeah, and that's the angle we sort of went with when we were discussing how do we go about it, and we just want to know why people. We like running, Gareth for different reasons to me, which is like that's what running's about. It doesn't matter if you're the fastest person in the world or the slowest. It's like there's so many things, and it's getting so big running that we thought, right, well, let's find out why people like running, how they got into running, and like a lot of people that we found out, and nobody liked it in school when he was made to do cross
No,
country once a
exactly.
fucking week. None of us liked it. I hated it. It was only like later in life, into like my 30s, when I used it as a side for my football training to get me fitter, to keep me fit, to keep at this decent standard, that I started to enjoy it, and that's what we thought was a good idea, and listen to people's stories, and we've had some mad stories about it, not just
We've
all
been
running.
so lucky because again, no, we had no like, and everything. If you know me historically, clothing brands stuff for just fucking anything I touch turns to fucking flames normally. But I'll have a go, like, innit?
Yeah.
But I think it's important that both of us have got like our own roles as well, and it's a good laugh. But the people say yes straight away as well. It's not like I'm out fucking canvassing and stuff like that. It's just a quick DM. The reputation, you sound fucking arrogant right there, but I think our reputation starts to precede us now because people have seen people they know from the running world have been on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a hot ticket as well, like, But
Yeah. What I like as well, like you said earlier, Gar, I don't know if we was on air then, like people still keep in touch, people like Lily, Dewi, fucking Craig, people that we didn't know before this, people still keep in touch with us via DMs and things, which is like obviously shows that we're obviously doing something right, hopefully.
Absolutely. But we didn't think the plan initially was one episode a fortnight, and then you start booking guests. It's like fucking hell, like we can't do one fortnight. I got 14 people waiting to come on.
Yeah.
It's going good. Fucking touch wood. Thank you everyone as well, because otherwise we'd just be talking into mics and not getting any downloads. So keep coming back.
Again, thank you.
Morgan Creeber wants to know when the pink beanie's coming out. I've told him Andrew Price a million times. Our hoodies and our beanies are workwear. They are our work uniform.
He asked me again Sunday after the run.
So they're unavailable, sorry. They are our work uniform.
Limited.
Yeah.
Edition.
We'll just make less nice ones for you lot to buy. That's fine. Georgie wants to know what drone we've got. We haven't got a drone. If you ever see any drone footage that we've done,
this is because I when I was in with him last week, I said, we had the drone out and you got a drone, but it stands, innit?
Yeah, so if we got
that, George, but he was interested in what drone you had when I was having my needling on my back last week.
No, we haven't got a drone, but anytime we've got any drone footage, normally we'll have it with E3, but that'll be Dan from Racked with his drone. So if you want to know more about the drone, message Dan at Racked, Georgie.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't think Levi let you fucking fly one in Ardix, but
that's a bit low.
Right. My say park run, favourite park run, best park run with 4 laps, nicest park run with flat upward sections. We will do something again soon. I've been awful. Yeah. The thing is, it's tricky for me because Carter's football is Saturdays now. So it works for my Sunday long runs, but it's not very friendly for me to get over to my Stig and back or before it clashes at the same time. But we will organise some kind of takeover and try and get over that 100 the Grant Metcalf let us down on last time.
Yeah. And obviously I haven't been running much at all in the last few months. So we need to... We'll sort something out in the next couple of weeks, back up air first, or whenever you've got a spare.
We'll use it for new vest debut or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. N. Howell, I don't know who this person is. N. Howell's 92, which is always good to have questions of people I don't know, because it means we're doing something right. Favourite Welsh event?
Ooh.
I mean, it's got to be... As a spectator, it's Ironman Wales, and I haven't raced in many of them as well.
Racing-wise, I'd say Cardiff off, because it was like what started it, really.
I know, but I'm just fucking still pissed off.
I'm still pissed off, but racing-wise, probably for me, Cardiff off, and then spectator-wise, we both Ironman Wales, and it's just a great day, and we got so many mates that we know goes through the pain locker, and it's just good to be there supporting everyone on the course, legends, so... I love that day out or that weekend out, but to run, Yeah, Cardiff Half probably my favourite event in Wales.
Paul Mason wants to know, I think he's talking to me. Do you secretly like Pumas? I'll support Niki over the next 10 weeks in his Pumas. And it's not that I don't dislike Puma, it's just low down on my list of approved brands. But of course, I wore Puma Sprints throughout the kind of early noughties when everyone was wearing them. I think I've had a pair of Puma Clydes over the years when the Get Down came out and they made them popular. Puma discs. There's photos
Yeah.
on my Facebook of me with Puma discs on when no one was wearing Puma discs and everyone was like, "What the fuck are they?" And I said, "They used to be cool." Puma Kings.
Good football boot. Puma Suedes, they were good.
Puma Suedes. They what did I can't remember what I just called them. But yeah, Puma Suedes. They're like the gazelles, weren't they? Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I like them. I had a few pairs of them back in the day.
But I've always liked it, and because the fun fact is that everyone probably knows is Puma was started by the brother of the guy that owns Adidas after they argued, and then he fucked off and started Puma.
Yeah.
And I've always liked Adidas up there with Nike, so maybe I've like subconsciously got beef with Puma because they're not Adidas. Who knows?
Who knows? Brilliant.
Yeah. So it's not that I don't like Puma. I just like other brands a lot more. Right then. I've missed some out, I'm sure I have. Because
Yeah, I thought you showed me more than that.
oh no, that's it. So Dairy Griff. Yeah, no, we've got a couple more. That's not it. We got a couple more. Dairy Griff, a couple of Dairy Griff. Favorite race run and Welsh or worldwide, and a bucket list race as well. He's been listening to our fucking question and answer sessions, haven't he, on with guests.
Yeah.
I think my favourite is still that Seven Bridge 10K we done.
The one that was like Stargate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was quite fit and
Yeah,
it was like off the back of lockdown a bit.
Yeah, it was like
it?
the first one we were allowed to really do, wasn't it?
It was an out and back, but it was a nice out and back with like. How often do you get to run?
But not,
for
yeah,
there,
I
like,
suppose Seven Bridge, yeah.
But I do like that. That was like my favourite. I do like the fucking challenge of Cardiff Half, but you got to do that fit. Like I can't keep messing about with Cardiff Half. My least favourite is Barry 10K, and that's coming back.
But what was it? Favourite and bucket list?
Yeah, you can do it's Welsh and worldwide, but I'm not much. I'm less of a traveller than you, Dale, and you're down in the sticks.
My favourite is Boston Marathon. Bucket list still until I get it done. Tokyo and is like obviously going to be the one that I'm still striving, and the bucket list one I need. I got loads of other ones I want to do. We spoke about this in the past.
Yeah.
Marathon du Medoc for a laugh. What was the other ones? There's loads. I could go on with marathons all around Europe that I'd like to do. But yeah, Boston by easily my favourite race weekend. I think it was the whole thing. I've said I don't go into it, but yeah, the whole weekend made that race so special. And yeah, Tokyo for bucket list.
My bucket list, I think, is if somebody came to me now and said, right, here's X amount of money, the trip is completely paid for, everything is sorted, all you have to do is train, don't worry about all the fucking other stuff that you haven't got time to do and everything, would be the Lake Garda Marathon. It loops around the lake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It'd probably fucking rain on the only day of the year of the marathon, right? But I just like the look of that. I don't know why. And I would like to do some like New York and all that because of the cities and everything. But
New York is pretty fucking special as well. Like the start, you're looking over, the crowd's insane. Yeah, that's probably one of the best ones I've done as well.
That's probably mine. Another one off Derby. If you had 6 weeks to train for a 100-meter race, which one of you would win? I'd probably fancy my chances.
You reckon?
You're not the most explosive guy in the
world. No, I'm
not.
Like, I never was, even at football now. But 6 weeks, I still think I'd edge you over 100 metres. It's still quite a way, innit?
Yeah. What about 40-meter dash?
Yeah, maybe. Well, do you know when you was fit? Remember you used to come down, you was training with Celtic when you used to come down the track to Ogmore Phoenix nights, didn't you?
Yeah.
Remember you all used to come down, and remember right at the end of the session, we done like a 300-metre race. I was outside lane, you was inside, so there's not much difference, and you beat me. Over 300
Remember?
metres. So that's what?
Star that, Scott Gray.
7-8 years ago?
Yeah, that was it.
You beat me, like, right at the end of the session. You was like, I think Tom was, he said, oh, who's going to win a 300? And I went, well, I'll go outside lane, because obviously I was a runner. You was fit at the time, and you went inside lane, so it was probably maybe 20 metres difference, and you beat me. Over a
Good
300
days.
lap.
I'm going to go upstairs and cry into my belly now. They were good times, they were.
Yeah.
I need to get back down to that fitness, but first, let's get Manchester Marathon out the way.
Yeah.
Ben Poole wants to know why his ankles hurt when he runs. Probably Poole because you don't run enough. And he plays a lot of rugby and everything as well. It's different exercise, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different. It's like we've got the right daps on. I'm not a physio or a.
You might
Maybe
still
you
be
need
wearing
stability. Maybe you need stability trainers if your ankles are like. Steve Holloway might be one to ask on that because he's always had dodgy ankles.
Exactly, yeah. But it might be, perhaps if you're wearing your togs, then that might be a problem.
Oh, that'll definitely be it.
Yeah. But, right, and this one really piqued my interest as well. Tom Baird wants to know when can we get the runs half tights? And then I thought, oh my God, can you imagine them just a pair of black half tights with the strip we've got down this year's vest.
Yeah.
Down the side of that. That might be something that I nag Dan about throughout the year now.
Yeah, because a good half tight with good pockets for gels.
But this is a game changer. Absolutely. The Nike Aero ones.
I know.
Have changed my life, like.
They did tell you.
I had them for Christmas. I seen them. They were like, they come down to about 40 quid Christmas time. So I said to Amy, get them for me, and she did.
Yeah.
I'd go out and spend 70 quid on a pair now.
Yeah, you do get that, don't you? You think like, oh, how good are these? Like, I think I've been lucky enough to get. I got 3 pairs of the Nike ones, and I've been lucky that I've had them on the sale. I've caught them on sale every time, so I haven't paid full price. But yeah, if I needed a new pair now, I know 70 quid. They're gonna last me all my longer races because they're just class.
Absolutely, definitely. And in closing, we got to them quite fast actually. We have got Darren Bishop wants to know what song are we going to add to our playlist.
Shit. Oh, I haven't. You didn't show me that one, or I missed that one.
He texted me this morning, and I was driving, and I forgot about it till about an hour ago.
What would I add to playlist?
Why are you thinking? When I was speaking to Bishy as well, I was talking to him, and we were talking about films, and I watched Mufasa on the weekend, and it's the best film I've seen in 10 years.
You did say 10 out of 10, didn't you?
Sensational. What a story. Like, we just answered so many questions for me. Class. But I've been invested in this family's life for
a long time.
30 years, like, so. But yeah, go and watch Mufasa. Go and watch in a cinema. Shouldn't have
Needed to know. What song am I going to pick?
You don't listen to music to run,
I don't listen when I'm running, but like...
You know when we get to Tokyo now, right? And you're getting in, and you're just about... You're coming down the finish line, sub 3's in the fucking bag. What song would you want blasting out the speakers when you finish with it?
I don't know, but I just popped in my head, like before Valencia, we were all sat in the digs when then like 18, 20 of us, and I was listening, because I was up the first, because I was away the first. I had music on because I was sat there being quiet out in the living area, and I had Nirvana Nevermind on that album, so it'd be something off that because I love that album.
Did you see they done
because it's wait a minute, because it's our podcast, I'm putting a new album on.
Yeah, do we want?
Yeah.
I put a full Kendrick Lamar album on now, so you got to listen to that as well. You hate Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was, and then that Super Bowl halftime was shocking.
I enjoyed it.
George is saying today she's got tickets to go and see him in Cardiff.
I know, but I gotta go. Like, I need seated tickets for concerts. Need to be 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. seated now. Like, I did think about it, but then you got people like George going. I don't even like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Did you see Nirvana done?
Yeah.
with Post Malone. He was alright
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I did. I only seen a clip of it. It must have been on Instagram. I'm not on anything else. So, yeah, it must have been on that.
I will add
Yeah.
my favourite song that I like when it's on my playlist and it comes on. It is Kendrick Lamar does feature on it, but it's The Weeknd featuring Kendrick Lamar, and it's called Sidewalks. And I really like that one, so I would probably add that to the playlist.
No idea, but it's your podcast, so go ahead.
Our podcast. It's
Yeah. Our podcast, yeah.
Right then. Disappointed Arwell didn't send any questions in. Actually, he's just at the top of my stories, but there. Fucking wanker.
Ditched us now, hasn't he? Ditched us.
He's got a hat deal now, hasn't he?
Yeah, I see now. Big time now, hasn't he?
Yeah. No, I got a lot of time for Arwell as well. He's another good friend we've made through the podcast.
Yes.
That's it, really. We haven't got much more else. Most to the top of my stories. Good luck to Chris Pratt. Him and some of the R6 runners are out in Seville this weekend.
That's right, yeah. Good luck, Chris. All the best up there. Enjoy. Should be a good
Ben
weekend.
Claridge is out running topless.
He's still in ski land, wherever he was. Fucking
in a really weird, bizarre turn of events, Bob Thomas was out there taking photos of him.
Oh, was he?
I said to Bob, what are you doing out there? He said, I'm out playing drums. He's out there doing a gig. We got to get Bob Thomas on because he's got some mad stories.
That's mad.
I know. Right, cool, excellent. That's it for this week's episode. We're back next week with a guest you wanted to get on for a long time. We won't spoil that, but we've got a guest next week that you wanted to get on for a long time.
Yeah.
We'll bring a double week soon when we can fit Pobby Tank in as well. But we are booked up now until pretty much April and May. So, yeah, keep them coming. Yeah. Happy days.
Happy days, yeah. Keep them coming. Next week should be, I don't know, a bit different, yes. Yeah. Like I've followed him for a long time and now he does a bit of running. He's more famous for something else. But he does run, loves his ultras, so should be interesting chat.
It's not Harry Judd.
No, he's still blocking Blackie.
And it's not Ellis Jenkins.
Even though he did agree to come on.
And then he done Runner, then he done Jenny Faulkner's podcast. I still love McFly, though.
He's ignoring us now.
Anyone else that listens as well, it's not Ellis Jenkins either. Niki doesn't know who he is, but Ellis Jenkins played rugby for Wales, doing a bit of running now. He's teasing us as well a little bit. So, Ellis, if you're listening or someone tells Ellis, I'm not going to chase you anymore. You come to us. We're fucking massive.
Yeah, boy.
Right, wrap it up then.
Yeah, so that's it from another week from us to rambling. So, yeah, we got no
good questions, though. Thank you very much for everyone who sent in a question.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Some good questions. Enjoyed that. That was a decent 45, 50-minute one. Hopefully you'll listen and enjoy. Nothing going on the weekend. I'm going away for a few days to Porto in the morning to enjoy myself with the wife. Then back next week.
I'm going to a live podcast tomorrow night. I'm in Cardiff with Tom and Arlen. What's Gavin Ensign question and answer.
Oh, is it? Nice. Yeah. Boring egg. Yeah, so we will see you in Aldi Car Park for 6:20 next Friday the 28th.
Be there. Thank you very much.
No start.